Welcome back. The monumental awaits the above. The monumental will explain the nexus to thee.
Hey! Hello you wonderful people, this is Marvelexa, and the monumental awaits me above. And will explain the nexus to me. That sounds good, it sounds worth hearing. Let's go do that then, shall we? I don't actually really remember whereabouts this character is, so it's going to be interesting. Is it on one of these balconies? Yep, I believe you are. You are right here.
We have long awaited you, Slayer of Demons. I am one of the monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality. There is something thou needest to know. Once, we too, a scourge of demons faced. In the distant past, under a benevolent rule, the world was united owing to the soul arts. Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the Old One. Across the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. Thanks be, we were able to lull the Old One back to his slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and half the world lost, erased by the fog. In order to mend the fabric of what land still remained, we entrusted 6 elders with 6 precious archstones. One to the king of a small yet diligent land. One to the king of the burrowers underground. One to the wise queen of the great ivory tower. One to the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls. One to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen. And the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The archstones were placed at nodes across the earth. We contained the Old One inside this nexus and banned the soul arts. Finally, we became monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other monumentals have perished, and only I remain. Now it is your turn. You must lull the Old One back to its slumber, and seal it away for all eternity. If not, the deep fog will absorb all that we know. Have you the strength to accept this mission?
Sure, why not?
Yes. We are
Seems like a thing to
fortunate
do,
indeed
doesn't it?
have you. Now, go forth and destroy every last demon. The Old One, without demons to feed its souls, will a new servant seek and lure you to its bosom.
Okay. Hopefully, that cleared up any questions you might have about the lore of this game. I mean, it's all perfectly clear and self-evident, right? Incidentally, the giants of the northern border will not be appearing in this game. Because that's cut content. Did not make it in the game before they had to ship it. Now there have been rumours of about that area, that archstone, which should be crumbled up here, yep. Rumours that it will be functional in the remake, but it doesn't appear to be the case either. Rumours also that it might end up eventually being DLC for the remake. Which seems, you know, plausible. But don't get any of that right now. So, as that cutscene so wonderfully described, we have 5 different areas we can go to now. We go back to the first archstone here. You can immediately walk back to where we just fought the phalanx. And carry on and fight another boss in Boletaria. We also have Stonefang Tunnel. Is where a lot of upgrade material mining happens, and it's also where the main blacksmith of the game is. There's a guy here in the Nexus, but not quite as good. Tower of Latria, which is a great area. Very spoopy. Extremely atmospheric. We have the Shrine of Storms. Also pretty cool. I think that might probably end up being where I go first. Mainly because of a weapon that's in the first area that I want to pick up. And we also have the Valley of Defilement, aka Proto Blightstone. Blightstone? Like Blighttown. But actually, before we go into any of those archstones, there's one very important thing we have to do. And also, we should be talking to Stockpile Thomas. Not just to deposit all the stuff that we don't need, but also because... you remember when I cut those chains and I thought I was going to be getting the cling ring out of it, but it was just some clothes and another item? Well, that's important here.
I would be happy to lighten your load and look after any excess baggage. When the Scourge came, I abandoned my wife and daughter and fled like a madman. When I came to, I was in the Nexus. I haven't dared venture outside these walls since. I wish I could do more, but I am ignorant of the world beyond these walls. That Candle Maiden cared for me during my first days in the Nexus. She says very little, but has a kind heart. She's just the age my young daughter would have been. The poor, poor girl, trapped here with her eyes occluded by wax. If only something could be done to help her. If only something... Best of luck to you. That
Oh, there we go.
That
I
belongs
thought
to
I'd
my
done something
daughter.
wrong for a moment there.
Then she didn't make it after all. My dearest little baby. May she rest in peace. May I ask you a favor? Would you mind giving up that hairpin? I'd like to have it in memory of my daughter. You're a saint. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I mustn't forget. It's not much, but please accept this as thanks. I'm a bit ashamed to say, but I found it one day, discarded on the main road. But it seems to possess a strange power. Anyway, I feel that you should have it. It will be happier in your hands.
Okay, now that's a moderately important ring, because that I don't think it's an equip burden ring. I think it's an item burden ring. Yes, item burden, which is your entire inventory, which is kind of a very appropriate thing for Stockpile Thomas to be giving us. In fact, while we're here, I don't know, see if I can remember how to do the item duplication glitch to just demo that. Let's see, you need to equip the Nexior binding, which is essentially the same function as the dark sign in Dark Souls games. First we come over and talk to this guy.
You new here? Do you hear from my services? The name's Baldwin. Just an ordinary blacksmith. It's in trade. I'll give you weapons. I'll forge ones you already have. With your souls, I can eke out a living. And with my weapons, you can go on living. Not a bad deal, huh?
Okay, we go over to his little shop inventory here. We yeah.
What's the hurry? Where are you off to? Haven't you any manners?
Love that they do that in this game. Anyway, we select the Nexior binding, but we don't confirm with X. We press start instead. So that kind of stores that menu.
I would be happy to lighten your load.
And as soon as we deposit this, it's gonna try and use the Nexior binding. So we wanna like cancel out of it as quick as possible.
Rest assured, your goods are safe and sound with me. Best of luck to you.
And there we go. We have an enormous amount of late moon grass that we can use. Okay, so with that all done, with all my excess items deposited in with Stockpile Thomas, also equipped the Thief's Ring, which you may remember we got where we jumped over the little wall area to get down where Ostrava was. First area there. Because that's going to be pretty helpful in this next area, because it reduces aggro ranges, and it's actually pretty effective. Like especially in the Shrine of Storms, which is where we're going. And one thing you may immediately notice, spooky scary skeletons. Now in trailers for the remake, there's a lightning bolt that comes down and hits this tree. No such awesome things happening in the original though. In fact, we're actually just going to immediately run past all these dudes. Because there's one major reason that people like coming to... Oh my goodness. Yep. Yeah, I've forgot about the floor traps. Okay, so as I was saying, there's a very good item through here that it is very important to get, and it's basically the reason that people come to Shrine of Storms early. Of course, you have to deal with this dude, who's like the biggest edgelord enemy I've ever seen. And yeah, he kind of hurts, but it was worth it. Okay, and the thing we picked up behind that edgelordy skeleton up there, very important, it's the Crescent Falchion +1. Now on the right hand of the screen you can just see what a massive damage increase that is over our starting weapon. Somewhat to be expected because we haven't upgraded our starting weapon at all. And also because the +1 on the Crescent Falchion is somewhat misleading. Because in order to apply the Crescent modifier to a weapon in the first place, you have to upgrade it to +6. Because, as I believe I mentioned already, the upgrade system in this game is a confusing, convoluted mess. Also, there's there's this guy, just out in the middle here. You remember the Vanguard that killed us during the tutorial? Well, it's just out there. And also, see if we can see any around here. Okay, yeah, not immediately. Okay, maybe we'll have to get up to somewhere else to get a good view. Anyway, let's do some more exploring. Yeah, as you can see, standard hits of that are doing a lot more damage. Oh dear. It's okay. All damage does basically nothing. Oh yeah, there's one. I mean, how could I miss it? Yeah, the flying stingrays. They're the other really cool thing about this area. And they do shoot javelins at you, which is a bit of a problem. Especially if you're trying to walk along a narrow cliff edge, which this level does ask you to do. Okay. Getting got by that trap. I swear there's like illusory walls somewhere around here, I just can't remember exactly where. You know, this is a potential shortcut. Like, not an intended one, it is a skip. Okay. Down this way. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I think I remember. Through here. Damn, I'm doing really badly against these skelly men. Oh god. Yeah, here it is. This, okay, guess it doesn't go away if you just roll into it. Oh my goodness. So yeah, all skeletons in this area, they're not quite bone wheel skeletons, but they do the rolly move, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. And of course, they make you navigate some extremely narrow, dark corridors with them. Kind of similar to the bit in the painted world in Dark Souls 1. Bone wheel skeletons basement there. We've unlocked this guy.
Phew, you saved me. Heavens, I can't believe I fell for that trap. I suppose I owe you now. I'm grave robber Blige. As thanks, I can provide you with useful goods. Who couldn't do with a little help down in these parts?
Let's see what he's got. Selling some moongrass, some spice. That's actually the it's I can't remember what it's called in later Souls games, but yeah, it's like the resin for adding magic element to it. Cloudstone. What's Cloudstone do? I think that's the one that increases shields. Yeah, it is. So not particularly useful at the moment. Few of these, but we don't need any. Don't need any of that. Might make use of that.
Satisfied? I'll have more for you next time. May we have a long and fruitful relationship.
And yeah, I can. Equip that no problem. Okay, that took way longer to get back to than I would like to admit. But let's just do it with shielding this time. Yeah. Yeah, that is the sensible way to do it. Guess the buckler's better than I give it credit for. And where this takes us back out is... Oh, have the flying stingray shooting at us. But yeah, where this takes us back out is right behind this guy. So if you want to skip killing him, then that's how you do it. Or an Uchigatana. You won't be able to ever have the dex for that. Okay. Alright, let's go again. Okay, now the bleed is ticking because it's a ticking status in this game rather than a big chunk like it is in some later Souls games. Ticking very slowly though. Don't know how much health this guy has. Hey, finally! Pick up the rest of these goodies here. There's much else around, but I think I actually did already pick up most of them. Ow. I mean, this is with the thief's ring. Imagine how much they'd be shooting me if I didn't have it equipped. Here's some cloudstone that we're never going to use because there's not really much point in making shields any better because, like, I don't think we can really use any shields that well, any shields that are primarily for blocking damage anyway. You can use this buckler for parrying. And I'll tell you what, before we go this way, I'm gonna search the area again because I know there's a way to get up that side and I can't for the life of me remember how right now. Oh yeah, I think this is it. It's the room where we went through the illusory wall there. Don't think I explored upwards here before. Two ways we can go. Archer. Okay. Another weapon that we will never have the stats to use. Okay, the Augite of Guidance. I think those are the prison stones in this game.
You scary, give Sparkly me. Give Twinkly me. Me. You. Trade. Trade. Give me Sparkly, Twinkly.
Yeah, and this is where the whole rose trading originated. So Sparkly Twinkly. There's a few things. Like what we just picked up, the Ore Guide of Guidance, I believe you can trade that. Can I drop it? Because they're equipped? Yeah, that's it.
Sparkly, happy, happy.
Okay, yeah, I think it's, it's the weird situation where you have to drop it and then quit out. God, and picking it back up, it re-equips it to the... Yeah, this could take a while.
Sparkly.
Right, let's see what we get. Okay.
Give me, please.
So, yeah, if we, ever had the stats to do any real damage with, with bows, those, white arrows are pretty good. But I don't think they're going to be, that particularly useful. I think I can trade one of these. Don't think we're going to be casting any miracles with it. I think we get something pretty good as well.
Happy, happy.
Oh yeah, that is good.
Give me.
So what that is
You scary give Spark give
basically like, almost like Twinkling Titanite from later games. You use it to, upgrade unique weapons in this game. I don't think we've seen any of them that use this to upgrade yet. But it's definitely worth hanging on to. Because, we're gonna find one around here. We might be using it. So, down here, and see down there is a crystal lizard. There's a few problems with crystal lizards in this game. One is that if they escape, or if they run off the side of a cliff, they just despawn, that's it. And second one for this particular situation, second problem, is that there's no plunging attack in this game. So, have to hope this goes well. What just happened? Like, did I pick anything up from the crystal lizard, or did it just kind of glitch through there? I definitely killed it, but I don't think I got anything from it. Well, that's, that's a bit annoying, not gonna lie. But we move onwards. That dark moonstone is very important. Oh, wait. Yeah, because I've been here through here before. This is the where the crystal lizard's corpse ended up. Not entirely sure how, but yeah, whatever. We've got the dark moonstone, and that's very important because that's what we upgrade the crescent falchion with. Okay, we go back here to where progress is. Now, unfortunately, in this game, there's no way to speed up climbing or descending ladders. One of the many quality of life features added with later Souls games. Of course, by being up top here, we do put ourselves in view of the flying stingrays to throw their javelins at us. But fortunately, we have the thief ring. So they only spot us sometimes. Slowly descend all the way down the... oh my goodness. All the way down the ladder there. Just pull your aggro. Okay. Go. Ah, yeah. Good item in there is being guarded by another edgelord skeleton. Oh, needs to be done. And there it is, the Adjudicator's Shield. I think we're in a safe enough spot where we can have a look at what that does. Officially, I don't have the strength to use it, but I don't think I'd be using it to block much anyway. The the real appeal of it is that it gives you HP regen. I'm not sure if that still works if you don't meet the minimum requirements to use it. Hope it does. Oh, I stepped on that. Ah, sneaky. Now, along this perilously narrow path with, oh my goodness. Yeah, and the flying stingrays still carry on shooting you. And sometimes the game thinks you want to target them. Which is not a good situation to be in. Actually, I probably shouldn't have used the moongrass there. Oh, well. Okay, no, now we should. Yeah, because I wanted to see if the Adjudicator's shield is still doing its thing. Oh my goodness. Don't swing the camera around like that. Yep, bye-bye. explore what's left around here. There's not a whole lot left, and crystal lizard. Gotta get it. Oh, that's more dark moonstone. Oh, also, another thing that the crescent weapons do that I forgot to mention earlier. They also have an MP regen property to them. It's not as fast as the fragrant ring, but the two effects do stack. And talking of stacking regen effects, got the regenerator's ring. So that combined with the adjudicator's shield can offer quite a lot of HP regen just passively. Quite a lot better than any kind of regen equipment was in later Souls games. It's quite viable as a build actually. It's kind of what I did for my first playthrough of this. In addition to the Adjudicator's Shield and the Regen Ring, you can also have Blessed Weapons, which also have HP regain effects on them. Okay, we've got an edgelord skeleton guarding the fog wall here. Okay. Okay, but what that death in front of the fog wall does let me show off is the skip I talked about earlier. See if we can get this to work. Okay. Immediately. That's kind of where you want to hit it. Just a bit better. Like so. And get revenge on you. Oh, it's not letting me riposte him because of the uneven ground. Ow. Hey, there we go. Let's just go through this fog wall, shall we? Oh, camera. Hey. This is like a fairly obvious weak point. And it drops down and attacks the little bird. Okay. Okay, so, at level 1 you die in a single hit to the adjudicator. Okay, let's, try that again, shall we? Can't believe I fucking died to the adjudicator. And then multiple times on the way back there. Nice. Okay. As you can see, the camera's kind of a bit of a problem in this fight. Like, there is an alternative way to try and kill him, which I could do, involving standing above and using ranged options to just shoot the bird before bringing him down by attacking the weak spot. But I'm pretty sure, like, based on the damage I've been doing to enemies just in this level, like the Crescent Falchion's just a lot more damage than I can manage with spells at the moment. But there we go. Adjudicator down. That's a whole lot of souls. That we can leave the Shrine of Storms for now. And that's also where I'll put a cut in the video here. Thank you for watching. See you next time.